Good morning. I just wanted to do something this morning that I have been putting off because I haven't been using this kefir since Dad left and, well, passed away in September. I haven't been using the kefir, but the kefir grains have just been sitting in their milk and it's essentially turned into cheese. So I need to, and I should probably use something other than this dish. Let me try this because it'll be a little bit closer to the right size. Okay, so I'm going to try and get all of this stuff off the top. I need to separate out the kefir grains, which will probably be some of what's down there. So I need a strainer, except that one's in use. Like I said, like I've said before, I should have done this, should have put everything together before I started the video, blah, blah, blah. Didn't. Okay, so here's a strainer. Because I need to catch the kefir grains and resuscitate them. Now, I'm looking at, okay, this is just lumps of cheese. That one, I believe, is a kefir grain. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure about that one. It's just, these are just lumps of cheese that the kefir has been, I think that may be one of them. The kefir has been sitting for so long that I'm not even sure it's alive anymore. So I'm going to put new milk in it and hope that I can get the grains, help them recover. Alright, I'm going to, whoops, it's all running down the outside of the jar, of course. See, I don't want, I'm going to have to filter this. There's a lot of what appears to be just cheese curds from my, I wasn't paying attention. I think most of this is just cheese curds. They don't feel like the kefir grains. Although it may be dead kefir grains, I don't know. So I'm going to hope that we can, a little bit more water in the jar, maybe the kefir grains will have better. Okay, so stir it around and let it settle for a little while. And if you're wondering, sorry, bottle tipped. If you're wondering, those that cheese is not going to be any good. It's just been sitting for probably 5 months in its own way, so it's just gone. I'm going to actually use it to feed the chickens. Okay, so I've got that, and there's no kefir grains in that batch, so I'm going to rinse this off. I'm going to try to make cream cheese. I want to rinse the curds off so that I can separate them and tell, oh yeah, we've got a lot of kefir grains in there. That's cheese. Those are kefir grains. Those are kefir grains. Okay, I think that may do it. So I'm going to strain this one more time. I'm seeing more grains, but they're tiny, so I don't know if I'll just leave it. This is going to be a treat for the chickens. I hope they'll like it. I'm still learning what they are comfortable with eating. So I just give them different stuff. They love grapes. Play with those for hours. I see lots of lumpies, but I do not see any kefir grains in there. So I'm going to... Okay. Just let that sit for a minute while I clean up here. It's a messy thing. So then I'm actually going to go to the store today, and I'm going out anyway, but we got some kefir grains, and I'm going to go to the store and get some milk. That's my main goal today, and I'm going to make cream cheese, kefir cream cheese yogurt, or yogurt cream cheese. It'll be yogurt first, and then it'll be cream cheese. Okay, so that's all stuff for the chickens. Okay, yay, we have some kefir grains. I'm going to take this, rinse out this bottle first. I'm sure you figured out by now that most of these videos are just spontaneous. I'm like, oh, you might be interested in that. Okay, so I'm going to take these kefir grains, rinse them off. They look pretty healthy. So rinse this. And they've been in that milk for probably 6 months, so that gives me a good idea of where or how long they can last without being renewed. So I'm going to take the kefir grains, okay, and just rinse them off lightly. Looks like some of them are falling apart, which means that they're probably no longer good, but that's okay. And there are the kefir grains from that jar. So I'm going to go to the store today, and I'm going to buy a bunch of milk. If you have any sheep milk that's expired, I'll grab that. But I'm going to make kefir. I'm going to make kefir yogurt, which is really easy. It's just kefir. And then I'm going to try to make kefir cream cheese. I hope that we will be able to record that one. I'll talk with you later.